Russia displayed a prototype of their fifth-generation fighter jet. The new aircraft is the SU-75 Checkmate, which is predicted to be a competitor to the flagship and proud stealth fighter of the United States, namely the F-35 fighter jet. First published, the SU-75 Checkmate was introduced at the International Air Show at MAX in 2021 in Sukhoi. It is projected to be a competitor to the F-35, which some people call the flying computer. As a fifth-generation Checkmate aircraft, it is also equipped with various advanced technologies, including electronic warfare devices. Moreover, the SU-75 Checkmate in the future is planned to be able to operate without a pilot, aka unmanned. Although initially Russia developed the Checkmate independently, now the opportunity for Russian cooperation with other countries to develop the flagship SU-75 Checkmate aircraft is wide open. In mid-February 2023, as quoted by the Middle East Monitor page, Rosoboronekport, Russia's arms export agent, reported that the Russian government was considering options for joint design and manufacture of high-tech weapons products with Gulf countries. This includes the light tactical fighter jet, the SU-75 Checkmate. Middle Eastern countries are important partners of Russia. We have a lot of military technical cooperation with countries in the region, said Rosoboroneksport Director General Alexander Mikhaev. He added that Russia opened up opportunities to cooperate with Middle Eastern countries, especially regarding the transfer of various technologies, joint research and development, as well as implementing offset programs. Mikhaev again stated that Sergei Chemezov, CEO of Roster, was the manufacturer of the SU-75 Checkmate, quoted by the TASS news agency. They are interested, he said in promotion. However, potential buyers cannot yet see this aircraft in its entirety because everything is still in the production process. According to the plan, 3 prototypes of this newest fighter jet will be produced in 2023 and at the same time carry out their first test flights. New generation. According to Chemezov, plans for the manufacture or development program of the SU-75 Checkmate have been started since 2017. At that time, said Chemezov, in the middle of the International Defense Expo and Conference in Dubai, he spoke with several high-ranking officials from the UEA government and invited them to working together to create a fifth-generation fighter jet. The manufacturing process or production process is planned for 7 to 8 years. This project will then be carried out slowly, starting in 2018. The mock-up or prototype of this fifth-generation fighter jet is designed based on the MiG-29 fighter jet. This is a kind of improvement for Russia's fifth-generation fighter jet, said Chemezov. However, in the process of its journey, the design underwent changes. Previously, the aircraft design plan was to follow the design lines of the MiG-29, but the design team decided that the fifth-generation fighter jet would be a derivative of the Su-57. Chemezov mentioned that the F-17 and J-10 produced by China and the F-16 produced by the United States were the main competing countries. However, according to him, if you look more closely, the characteristics of the Su-75 are similar to the characteristics of the United States stealth fighter jet, namely the F-35. Not only that, discussions with EU leaders were also followed by the signing of a memorandum of understanding, including an agreement to share costs for development programs, an agreement not to stop halfway. The United States announcement that it would allow the purchase of F-35 fighter jets made by Lockheed Martin discouraged the UEA. Rostec is not giving up hope. After almost 4 years of struggling, Rostec finally introduced a prototype of this fighter jet at the Russian Air Show, Moscow Aviation and Space Expo, MAKS, 2021. Russian President Vladimir Putin also had the opportunity to see this prototype. Artificial intelligence. The Su-75 fighter aircraft design team also installed a logistics support system known as Matreshka. The main onboard electronic equipment, capable of artificial intelligence, is known as AI. This technology aims to reduce the pilot's workload by acting as a co-pilot. While operating, the Artificial Intelligence or AI support system continuously monitors and controls the health of critical systems on the aircraft. What about the weapons system? Even though the fuselage looks very slim, the SU-75 Checkmate has powerful weapons carrying capacity and power. The weapons he carries are attached to 5 hidden recesses and 11 external weapon points. In total, this fighter jet is capable of carrying missiles and bombs weighing 400 kilograms. Quoted from the Air Force Technology page, this fighter jet has the capability to launch guided weapons, including short-range RVVMD missiles with a range of approximately 40 kilometers, and medium-range RVVSD missiles with a range of 110 kilometers. In addition, this fighter jet can also be armed with precision weapons to destroy ground targets, including tactical air-to-surface guided missiles, the X-38MLE or MTE 245 kilometers, the KH-59 Mk2 guided missile with a range of 285 kilometers, and the Thunder A-1 precision munition with a range of 120 kilometers. The Su-75 fighter can also destroy surface targets, such as ships, using the X-31PD missile with a range of 250 kilometers and the KH-35UE missile with a range of 260 kilometers. The weapons bay can also accommodate guided bombs, including the KAB-250 LG-08B and 029B, to destroy land-based targets. Other missiles that the Su-75 Checkmate can use are missiles from the S-8/S-13 family, and other bombs, such as 100 kilograms, 250 kilograms and 500 kilograms bombs. In the deployment of the Su-75 Checkmate product, in July 2021, quoted from Breaking Defense, General Director of United Aircraft Corporation, Yuri Slyuser, and leader of the Su-75 Checkmate design team, Alexei Bulatov, said, several design lines, use of materials and a single engine, as well as several other things that are recognized to make the price of this fighter jet affordable. According to the design team, there are currently no 5th-generation fighter jets available at a reasonable price. In fact, to suit user needs and prices, the final product can be tailored to consumer needs. The manufacturer of the Su-75 sets the price per unit of this fighter jet, ranging from $25 million to $30 million. The low price allows Russia's partners or small countries to be able to have sophisticated stealth fighters, rivaling the superior equipment of the West and the United States. AFP. Light. Starting from the design, one of the things that we wanted to highlight and add value to this 5th-generation fighter jet was its lightweight, long range, and as a consequence, a pocket-friendly price, aka affordable. The intention is to increase sales of Russian fighter jets compared to fighter jets from competing countries, such as the Swedish JAS-39EF Gripen, the F-35A made by Lockheed Martin, and the Shenyang J-35 made in China. This situation was felt when Russia tried to market the Su-75. As of May 2021, based on data from DefenseBridge.com, the number of Su-75 fighter jets produced as of May 2021 was 74 units. Most are produced to meet the demands of the Russian Air Force. However, according to several military websites, this number cannot be confirmed. These are the reasons why the Su-75 Checkmate design team is looking for an alternative stealth fighter jet that is light, cheap to maintain, and has capabilities that other fighter jets cannot underestimate. In contrast to the Su-57, which uses twin engines, the design team preferred to use a single Saturn Izdalai 30 engine. This engine weighs 30% less, compared to its predecessor, the AL-41F1. Although lighter, this single engine can produce 24,000 pounds of dry thrust and 39,000 pounds of afterburner. The design team also claims that there is high wing lift efficiency associated with the design. This fighter jet is 17.5 meters long and has a wingspan of 11.8 meters. Special attention was also given to the design of the vertical V-shaped tail, which was part of an effort to reduce the aircraft's radar cross-section, or RCS. This means that the SU-75 Checkmate is also trying to enter the stealth fighter category. The manufacturer of this fighter jet claims that the onboard equipment of this fifth-generation fighter jet also has a high level of soundproofing. However, onboard systems, cockpits and certain other elements derived from the Su-57E aircraft were used to reduce costs and increase maintenance efficiency. Even though it only uses a single engine, the plane is capable of reaching a maximum speed of Mach 1.8, or the equivalent of 2,205 km per hour. Operational range is more than 2,800 km without additional fuel tanks. If additional tanks are installed, the aircraft's range can increase by 1,400 to 1,500 km.